The sun wakes the boys on a cold Christmas morn. They arrive to the tree with a look so forlorn. "No presents?" they cry for their mothers to hear. "No presents," said Mom. "You were naughty this year. You spoke of Scott's girth and the length of his wang. You spoke of his balls and which side they did hang. A cuck you called Joe right to his cuck face. And Marino even broke a bookcase. Naughty and bad you three boys have been. You say come and fuck and send links to meat spin. Too many a time you quote Rick and Morty. You'll be lucky if the pod sees episode 40. Shape up real quick or lose follower and fan. And I swear to God, if you mention the Sandman one more fucking time, I will lose my mind!" "You're right," said the boys. "We've been kind of bad." Reflecting on the terrible year they've had, the boys then promised not to be so bratty. And that was the Christmas of Don't Wake Daddy.
Hey, this week on Don't Wake Daddy, we're playing Merry Grinchmas.
Merry Christmas.
Welcome to Don't Wake Daddy, a podcast where 330-somethings play nostalgic children's board games. I'm Joe Rodriguez.
I'm Scott Eikenberry.
And I'm Marino Alajakis.
Hey, boys.
Yes.
Sup.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, nothing much.
I hope you boys have been good this year.
What are those I hear?
Huh? Is that...
Clip, clop, clip, clop.
No way. What? Is that... That's Scott.
Oh,
No.
those sleigh bells and that horse walking.
Scott's...
Jolly old St. Nicholas coming to town. It's Christmas, guys.
Christmas.
Yeah, this week is
Christmas
Christmas times.
It's the holiday season.
Happy Honda days. What a fun cold time.
Christmas.
Toyotathon.
Toyotathon. What? Wow. What a it's been a year. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's been a year. We're here in the holiday season.
Uh-huh.
I know not everyone is probably celebrating Christmas, but hey, we're three people who celebrate Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas is in a few days as of this episode's release, and hey, this is our Christmas episode.
Yeah, it's a Christmas episode.
We didn't do Christmas names.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Joe Rod. Fuck.
Scott Eichen sleigh bells.
That's
pretty
really good.
Well, I was gonna say Joe Rodriguez sleigh bells.
Damn.
Oh, I was going to say Marino Ella
sleigh bells.
Jack sleigh bells.
Damn.
Yeah.
What are the odds, huh?
That's crazy.
Wow, that's cool.
Cool. So,
What are you guys favorite memories of Christmas? Let's talk about Christmas.
I like the
memories.
toys and presents.
Toys?
That's some of my
Presents?
favorite memories. You know, just opening up toys and stuff, playing toys. You know.
So my parents have these. It's like this garland thing that's wrapped with that has like little bells on it.
Oh, that's fancy.
Okay.
And it's like a little it's got probably like 13 little bells that are rung with like a little automated thing, like you just flip on the switch and it'll play like Christmas music with all these bells. But that, like, just hearing those on like Christmas morning, I'm like, oh yeah, now it's Christmas.
yeah.
And actually, like, those things they were made in like the 60s or something,
shit.
and my grandparents had them and gave them to my parents, and you can't find them anywhere anymore. But Glenn, brother of the pod, Glenn, and his wife found some of them a little while ago, so there are now 2 of these.
Oh, shit.
Like found them out in the
things.
wild?
Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe got them on eBay or something. But yeah, oh man, that's a Christmas to me.
That's
Right.
sick.
Right there.
We had like, I don't know where we got it from, but like for the past 20 years, or I guess like minus the past 5 years, so 15 years. For 15 years, we had this like singing Christmas tree. It had like a face on it.
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
It
Whoa.
would just like cycle through like 4 or 5 songs. in a row. It's really
Yeah.
annoying. And over the years, it's gotten beaten up. Like its eyeballs stopped moving, its mouth stopped moving. It had like a Christmas hat on, or
That's
like a Santa
nightmare
hat.
fuel.
Yeah, but like I don't even know if it still works now. But it over the years, the audio started like sounding not like
Distorted.
Bro,
not
yes.
scary, but like a little distorted,
A little demonic.
Yeah, a little demonic, and it's fun,
so
but it's
cool.
like, ugh.
My family, like as a kid, like my mom loves Christmas decorating. And like we'd always have Christmas villages. My mom still like Danielle and I would go over to my parents' house and set up the Christmas village for the last like 5-6 years. We would go and do it because it would take up 2 huge tables,
Right?
Like because my mom had bought it from this old lady recently. But we'd always have Christmas villages as kids, like 6 nativity sets that like I would just love. Like literally the day after Thanksgiving, we'd pull up all the boxes from the basement, put up the Christmas tree, put up all the crazy little sets, the snowmen, the house would be put up. We'd put up what the hell's it called? The green stuff.
Garland?
Garland. Oh, garland. You already said that word. But garland on the staircases, garland everywhere. Like we've just turned our house into like this Christmas craziness, and like it's very. Man, just seeing like a Christmas village is super nostalgic.
Yeah.
I remember this one as a kid, and it disappeared. I don't know where. I remember at my old house. So before we moved, when I was 8 years old, we had like this. It was a Mickey Mouse. It was to be put on your mantle.
Yeah.
And it was all these different like almost they look like they weren't cuckoo clocks, but they were little houses, and they had a door, and a character would pop out
That's
every so
sick
often.
as hell.
And they were Christmas, and like Pluto would pop out of one, and they were synced up, but it was all these different houses, and like if you turned them on, they would pop out, and like I remember. Mickey Mouse would come out and he'd be like, "Merry Christmas and Happy New Year too." I don't know. I always thought he was saying "and Marino too."
He probably
And I was
was.
like, "Did we get this shit personalized?"
Merry Christmas and Marino too.
Quite literally, it sounded like exactly like that. But my brother was like, "No, you idiot! He's saying and Happy New Year too." And I'm like, "How the fuck am I mixing that up?"
No, he was saying Marino.
Yeah, he was saying Marino.
saying Marino for sure.
But
dude.
that shit was like super. Like I think about that all the time, like that Mickey Mouse thing. But yeah, man, Christmas decorations is crazy.
It's fun decorating for Christmas.
Yeah.
I like it, but I'm pretty lazy, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm at my parents right now. We haven't decorated yet. My parents, my family like decorates really late. Like,
Oh, yeah?
there have been some Christmases.
You
where,
guys got
like,
a tree up?
No, we don't have a tree up right now. But there have
Wow.
been some Christmases where like December 23rd. We're thinking about going out to grab that tree.
Yeah.
And we're decorating.
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
It's like
See, that's the thing. Like, I feel like a lot of people, whenever you set up your tree, whenever you set up your Christmas stuff, like on December 26th, it's coming down. But baby, that's only the second day of Christmas.
sure.
Christmas lasts 12 days, and you know I'm going until
is that
January
Like 5th? 6th?
Does Christmas
7th.
does it start
Something like that.
Is it 12 days? Because I always thought it was like
Fifth.
a count, like the 25 days of Christmas on
I agree with
ABC
Joe.
Family.
No, dude, TV has it wrong.
Is TV wrong?
It's
Dude,
that song.
TV's always been right though.
I thought the 12th day of Christmas was Christmas Day.
No,
That's what
on
I
the
thought,
first day
dude.
of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
So this man's
the day of
extending.
the December 25th.
He's extending everything out to January.
yeah, baby,
That's
we're
fucked
going
up.
straight.
That's a brand new year, man.
I will say, like my family, like and even now, Danielle, people who look at our Instagram and see our photos will see that there's been a Christmas tree at the side of our photos since our before our Thanksgiving episode.
You have a Christmas mode activator on.
We have a
house.
Christmas mode activator
Yeah.
thing. And, Danielle loves activating for decorating for Christmas. I mean, and I do too. I always used to do it after Thanksgiving though. And Danielle's very much let's get this shit up before Thanksgiving. We celebrate forever, and our shit comes down like shit. Like you said, like January 5th.
Yeah, dude,
like
I'm
definitely
saying.
through the New Year. Because when I was a kid, my mom's sitting the shit in our house would come out like New Year's Day. We take it down.
Damn.
We'd celebrate the New Year's.
Yeah.
Because like in olden times, I know that Greek people would celebrate like give gifts on New Year's Day too.
Oh, for real?
So it's like a very like
It's
New-
kind of a
New
different
Year's- New
holiday
Year's-
for you guys.
Yeah, New Year's Day is part of the Christmas season too.
Yeah.
Saint Basil comes on that day or some shit.
That's wild. Did you guys believe in Santa as kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
Did you?
of course.
I don't really remember if I did, but you guys both had older siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did they like spoil that for you? Were they like,
No.
oh, Santa's not real?
Well, my siblings, my youngest older brother is 15 years older than me, so he's
Oh,
like
yeah.
by the time I'm believing in like I'm like a little kid.
He's out of the house.
He's out of the
He's also really old. He has no reason.
No reason to ruin
your
it for a little
fun,
kid.
yeah.
But I think what happened was like I think I was like in my dad's office, like in the office or something. And I like looked in a drawer or something and found like scraps of the same wrapping paper that Santa used and like extra
dude.
name
That's
tags
it
and
there.
stuff. I'm like, wow, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
You had like that classic like movie version of how I found out like Santa didn't exist. Like I found out the same wrapping paper and I put 2 and 2 together. Like that's some smart shit right there. I would not.
And like the next day in his room, he had like newspaper clippings and red yarn string. I was like,
Mom.
Smoking a cigarette, drinking coffee too.
and just in big red ink, North Pole question mark.
A Venn
Dad,
diagram. A Venn diagram. Your mom's on this side. A picture of Santa Claus on this side.
Kissing? Question mark?
Your dad's. You have a picture of your dad in the middle. You're like scratching your fucking head. Like
I can't put it together.
this isn't working out.
I'm smoking like a candy cane.
Do you?
That's exactly
Oh,
it.
I have a funny story. Like regarding like the man, like the ruining of the Santa Claus.
Yeah. Mythos.
Mythos, but when I was a kid, I think my cousin Patrick ruined it for me.
Oh, for real?
Similar to Joe, my oldest sibling to me is 6 years older.
Okay.
So it's like when I'm 5, he's 11. Like I mean, yes, that's perfect age to like be fucking with your like little brother, I guess. But I'm also way littler. We're not like so. I don't know. Like it. Also, my siblings are nice. I don't know. We were never like. They never bullied me too much. Like not to that point where they want to fuck up Santa for me. That's kind of messed up. But when I was a kid, and luckily this was a few years after I stopped believing in Santa, I must have been like 9 or 10 years old. I was in church, and it was either the week of Christmas or the week before Christmas, and the bishop, the bishop of Chicago area of the area, was visiting our church for that week, and he came and he gave the sermon at the end of the ceremony. And he was a very old man. He passed a few years ago, actually, but he was a very old man at the still just the oldest dude. And he got up there, and I just remember the one part of his speech that he said was, "Children." This is in a Greek accent, of course. He's an old Greek man. He's like, "Children, there is no Santa Claus.
Oh, no.
There is no fat man who comes down your chimney."
Why would he say that?
Like, and literally, like, you could hear, it was gasps in church. Like,
That's fucked up, dude.
it was so funny. Like, thinking back, like, that shit's it's fucked up, though. Super,
That dude
super
probably, he
fucked up.
probably didn't get any Christmas presents that year.
Dude.
No, Santa Claus wasn't going to his house.
No,
He was on the
man.
naughty
Not-
list for sure.
That's
a
like-
lump of coal straight.
Wasn't there like a video of Trump on the phone, like talking to a 7-year-old girl? He's like, "Do you still believe in Santa?" Because like at that age, it's marginal, right, or something like that. Like he's just like talking to her, like,
Oh my God.
like
that's
saying
funny.
this shit.
A 12-year-old.
No, like a 7-year-old
Did
girl.
Trump ever
Oh,
talk?
7-year-old.
Has he ever spoken to children before? You think? Like, not even. He probably never.
Probably
spoken
not
to
even his own
No, he
kids.
doesn't. He doesn't know what kids are.
Oh, but we do have to have a disclaimer, listeners. If you believe in Santa still, everything we're saying right now is just jokes. It's just
I still believe in Santa.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
just-
was asking you guys
it's
about that.
JKLOL.
Sorry,
Of
Scott.
course, we all still believe in Santa.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but the other good part about Christmas obviously is you get the toys, you got the presents,
Oh,
you're spending
yeah.
time with family, which is good.
Yes.
Yes.
But I mean,
fine.
it's fun. It's fine. You get hot chocolate, you get eggnog. But the best part are those classic Christmas movies, man.
My man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, Christmas movies are the best, but I think this year I'm gonna watch some like Hallmark Christmas music.
Yeah,
Christmas movies
Yeah.
that are just like the plot is just like bad corporate man
And busy business
has
girl.
to come back to his hometown, which is Christmas Town,
in like Michigan,
Wyoming, or something,
Wyoming.
to set up bad business.
Yeah.
and falls in love with bartender who does a Christmas bar.
Yeah.
That's just Friends, but
Oh yeah, probably yeah. That is just Friends.
it's a good movie.
That's a good
It
movie.
is a Christmas movie though. Yeah, no, or is it Thanksgiving? No, it's Christmas.
I can't. It's Christmas, I think. Hey guys, you know what's a Christmas movie? Die Hard's a total Christmas movie.
Can we
Yeah.
talk about this for a second? Does anyone else think that Die Hard? Because I don't think that
You know
it
what
is
else is a
because-
Christmas movie?
Okay.
The Grinch.
No, I don't think The Grinch is a Christmas movie, man. It just takes place on Christmas.
Yeah, and it's like the
but
theme
it's
is
not a Christmas movie, man.
no way.
And guess what we played this week?
What's that?
Merry Grinchmas, the game.
Wow.
Merry Grinchmas, the
Merry
game.
Grinch-
Dr. Seuss's Merry
Classic-
Grinchmas, the board game.
the game that everyone knows and loves and is familiar with.
Yeah, that's what we played this week. had a good time playing it too.
Yeah.
Marino, why don't you tell me a little bit?
I'm
going to
tell you a little bit about Merry Grinchmas, which is a game.
Mary what?
Merry Grinchmas.
Whatever the hell I said, Merry Grinchmas.
Merry Grinchmas. That's how the Grinch says it.
Merry Grinchmas.
So,
Okay.
Merry Grinchmas. Merry. God damn it.
Merry Grinchmas.
Merry Grinchmas. Merry Grinchmas. It is a board game that's made by Funko Games. That was released in September of 2021.
Wow,
Oh.
dude, that's like a few months ago.
That was a few months ago. It's the most recent game we've ever played, and
Yes.
probably may ever play. But hey, that's all the history on this game.
Say,
Yep.
it's not a classic children's.
This is
not
not
a classic '90s
This
game.
is not a nostalgic children's board game, or whatever the tagline of this podcast is.
You know what's wild? Like, this is probably the first board game that we've played that hasn't been absorbed by Hasbro.
Oh wow!
Right?
True.
I don't know. Maybe there's a few outliers
there
in
might be some.
but Funko, Funko obviously makes the pops,
Yes.
the pop figures. But I know that they have been getting into board games lately.
They have the Fast and Furious game board game.
They do?
Yeah.
Funko has a Fast and Furious board game.
They had like those Pop Universe games,
Yes.
which use like the little miniature Funko Pops
Yeah.
as pawns. I don't know much about them. I own one, but we bought it only because like the pops were very cute. It was Jurassic Park one,
Oh, word.
and Danielle's a huge Jurassic Park fan, so we bought that. But yeah, there's nothing about this game anywhere. Obviously,
Yeah,
I think
it's brand new.
You know, most people haven't played it.
I mean, we also we were planning on playing a Christmas game this week, and we could not
Yeah.
really find any. There are no Christmas games really.
Yeah,
at
I
least
mean,
not for kids. There's like some.
Yeah, there's no like generic Christmas board game.
I
like
guess yeah, there really isn't, and there's a few Santa games.
Isn't that super surprising though? Don't you feel like there'd be more? Just
I would
like
have been surprised. I would have assumed that there would have been at least one or two, but
Yeah.
I don't know. The other game I saw right next to this was like the Fuck Jerry Christmas card game.
oh
what?
shit, with like a bunch of like memes and shit
Yeah,
like, that they stole
Yeah, that they stole.
and didn't credit.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
that's probably it.
So I mean, this is probably the better choice for a
Oh, yeah,
children's
for
Yeah,
sure.
this is for
podcast.
sure. This is for sure a kids game. I mean, what can I say about the game? It's for ages 5 and up. I mean, and it's it was a fun game. But you know what? Instead of giving history on this game, which we normally do, and get into that, I'm going to give a little bit of like. I'm going to tell you guys about what it's based on, because this board game itself
Is this based on something?
doesn't have any elements of like the movie, which we all remember with Jim Carrey, or any.
Right.
It's all based on Dr. Seuss's, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The
Okay.
artwork,
Yes.
the artwork is Dr. Seuss artwork, at least on the inside. The box doesn't look like it's Dr. Seuss artwork.
yeah, it does. I mean, this is
the
this
front
is
of
all
the
very
box.
Dr. Seuss. The front of the box is very Dr.
Oh yeah,
Seuss.
that is. Maybe I was looking at the dog, Max.
And it has Dr. Seuss's name on it.
Sure does. It has Dr. Seuss's name on
It's
it.
got the man himself on there.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it's very Seussian.
It's Seussical, I would say.
It's
Seussical. Dr. Seuss the Seuss. So, on Board Game Geek for this game, under description, it says this page does not exist.
Oh, cool.
So that's fun. Anyway, so How the Grinch Stole Christmas was written by Dr. Seuss in 1957 and published in 1957.
57, okay.
1957.
That's a while ago, huh?
For
Yeah.
people who don't know, I'm sure everyone's seen the movie. Everyone's probably even read it. But Grinch, Mr. Grinch, the whatever. He's despicable. He hates Christmas. He lives on Mount Crumpet, which is the mountain above the town of Whoville, where the Who's live. They love Christmas. That's their thing.
Wait, who lives there?
The Who's.
Who?
The Who's.
Who's on first though?
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
So they the Who's live there.
Stand up.
And he's like, "Fuck it, man! I'm about to fuck shit up. We're getting rid of this Christmas shit." He goes down there one night and he steals everything.
Wait, are these Whoville motherfuckers celebrating Christmas year round, or just around
I think
Christmas
it was
time?
on
That's a
Christmas.
good
No, they're
question.
not celebrating year round.
I don't think so, but
I got to give this book a reread.
yeah. It does seem like everything in the movie surrounds Christmas, and they don't really talk about any other time or anything.
Well,
Like,
the movie takes place like December
Oh, I mean, the
22nd
movie,
to
yeah.
December
But
25th.
are they like
It's-
similarly committing to like Halloween and Thanksgiving and like Valentine's Day?
right, you would think so, but
So interesting that he says something about Halloween. I'll get to that in a second. There was, the Grinch. The Grinch goes on. He steals all their presents. He steals their feasts. In the movie he vacuums that shit up. I don't know how he does it in the book. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But he steals everything, puts it in his sack, goes up to Mount Crumpet. As the morning is coming, he's up on Mount Crumpet with all those gifts that he just stole, and he hears the people of Whoville singing beautiful Christmas songs. He realizes that him fucking up their presents and their feasts didn't change anything. The true magic of Christmas is more than that.
Yeah.
And he was just being a Grinch about it, I guess.
Wow.
And his heart grew 3 sizes at that moment, and that made him want to go down at the bottom, go down into Whoville with all the gifts and the feast and return everything. And the Whos were so nice that they invited him to feast with them and celebrate Christmas and sing and be jolly. And
And he brought all the presents back.
he brought everything
say,
back.
though, if somebody like came in and did all that shit, I wouldn't be like singing and having a good time. I'd be like,
That's because you don't know what the true spirit of Christmas
guess I
is. Joey.
don't. I
What
would-
the hell, dude? You're all about just feasting and presents.
I love feasting and presents. I'd be like, come on, me and the boys, we got to go pay Mr. Grinch a visit.
Clear.
Mr. Mount Crumpet.
Hey, I'm gonna scale Mount Crumpet and give the Grinch a piece of my mind.
Yeah.
Fucking Joe and the Rowdy Gang.
The Rowdy Gang.
Joe's rolling up
Joe,
with the Rowdy Gang.
Joe and the Yo, Grinch don't want none
That's
of that
my
smoke,
old life.
bro.
That's my old life.
That's your old life.
That's my old life.
Peep this fun fact though. I
Yeah.
thought this was kind of fun. So Dr. Seuss says it said in the book that the Grinch states that he's had to put up with the Who celebration of Christmas for the last 53 years. He says
Damn.
that the number
53 years?
He says 53 years, and then someone put it together that Dr. Seuss was 53 when he wrote it.
Wow.
Wow.
And they asked him about it, and I guess this was like he wrote this kind of about himself. He said that he looked in the mirror one day, and he came up with the word Grinch because like I don't he kind of came up with it like looking at himself in the mirror, and then that's how he wrote this because he started losing the meaning of Christmas in his head. He said, and he wrote this. Isn't that kind of interesting?
That is
He
cool.
wrote this shit about himself and how he was feeling. I don't know. And then like his stepdaughter later on said something like.
He wasn't racist.
Doctor, they were all saying he wasn't racist, but he truly was. They were saying that like the Cat in the Hat was Dr.
him
Seuss
too?
on a good day,
What?
and the Grinch was him on a bad day. That's how she saw him
sure.
when she was young. And actually, Dr. Seuss's car, his license plate was Grinch.
Really?
One of his cars,
what
at
a
least.
real
Oh, wow.
Grinch.
No, one of his cars.
But yeah, I thought that was
interesting, yeah.
I thought that was some super interesting stuff about the book. Like as
Is Jim Carrey Canadian?
Jim Carrey's Canadian.
So Jim Carrey and Mike Myers, both famous Canadian
Wow.
folks.
And they played Dr. Seuss in as a coordinator
Wow.
stepdaughter. But so I mean, I think when people talk Grinch, they think of these movies.
Sure.
They think of all the film, television shit. So there's been a bunch of adaptations. It started out with the 1966 animated.
Okay, just 10 years after the book came out.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
They did that animated TV film, the one that had that song that You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Boris Karloff was
He's the singer?
No, Boris Karloff was a narrator,
Oh, okay.
and he obviously had that deep voice. Boris Karloff, he was Frankenstein, and then
Yes.
they had that song "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch" by Thurl Ravencroft.
Dude, what a name.
What a cool
What a
ass name,
fucking
man.
name, dude!
Thurl?
Thurl Ravencroft.
Thurl.
Thurl Ravencroft actually he's the voice of Tony the Tiger.
No way.
For real?
Yeah,
What?
He does You're Great and You're a Mean One?
yeah, dude.
You're great. Yeah, I guess I hear it.
You're a mean one. Ah, wrong. Dang it. Oh, crap.
You're a Grinch.
You're a Grinch, Mr. Cinch. What is it? What's the thing from Arrested Development? I can't think of it.
You're a crook, Captain Hook.
Oh, yeah,
Please,
okay.
won't you throw the book at the pirate?
He
That's
got it.
It's the
That's pretty
Peter
good.
Pan musical.
But Thurl Ravencroft was like left out. He wasn't credited for some reason,
no.
and everyone thought that it was Boris Karloff singing that song.
Yeah, I thought it was Boris Karloff also.
Yeah, but then in 1977 they did a Halloween prequel that was called Halloween is
What?
Grinch Night.
In what year?
In 1977, 10 years later after this, they did Halloween is Grinch Night.
I've
I
never
Dude,
heard
I
of
have
this.
to see that.
I need to see that
What?
too. That's why you said like
Wow,
Halloween.
yeah.
I'm like I'd be curious. And that the Grinch actually had a voice in that one. It was voiced by this guy named Hans Conried.
Wait,
You
did
know,
he not talk then in
It
the?
was just all narrated, I thought.
Yeah, it was all narrated by Boris Karloff. He basically was reading the book
Oh,
Yeah.
while it was just going on screen, and then that.
would you be
song happened.
surprised to hear that I haven't seen a single Grinch adaptation? But that,
Are you serious?
I'm
You
not
haven't
joking.
seen any
No.
of... You didn't see the Jim Carrey one?
certainly not that. Least of all that one. But I haven't seen like the animated
For
one or
real,
the
dude?
Benedict
I'm
Cumberbatch.
That
I'm,
is surprising.
I'm legitimately shocked. Yeah, after the 77 Halloween one, the next one was that Jim Carrey one, which I think is the one that
2000.
like everyone remembers in 2000, and then there was the Benedict Cumberbatch a few years ago, and then they just did like a TV one with Matthew, whatever the fuck his name is, the teacher from Glee.
Oh, yeah?
He was playing the Grinch or some shit like that. But obviously, I don't know. We need to talk about we need to talk about the Jim Carrey one a little bit.
Yeah,
Also-
we need to talk about... I cannot... That is... I mean, next to like Ace Ventura, that's like Jim Carrey's most iconic role. I feel like that is
Yeah.
Jim Carrey's most iconic role.
Cable Guy?
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber?
Bro,
He has a lot
Those
of
are
good
more
ones.
iconic.
no way.
The Mask?
No way. I
Somebody stop him.
I bet the Grinch. I'm putting this out on
think
the internet.
he's
I bet the
smoking.
Grinch has grossed more than all of the other Jim Carrey movies.
I agree that it definitely has grossed more,
I doubt it.
but you doubt it that it's grossed more
I don't
than
know.
fucking.
I don't wanna commit to
like,
that.
Like it was. I mean, it came out probably around Christmas. People were feeling, it, and obviously his performance is like super, super good.
It is good.
But it's he. Fuck, man! Like I think the Jim Carrey was such a good performer.
Yeah.
and he just kind of just goes nuts.
Yeah, he's the man, for sure.
He's the
Dude,
man.
I believe it.
It is like the epitome of zany Jim Carrey. Like I really like Jim Carrey. I think he's a great actor, and that is like him being at his zaniest.
Really?
Like I mean, up there with like
The
Ace
Mask and Ace
Ventura and the
Ventura.
Mask. I mean the
Dumb and
Mask is
Dumber-
kind of
Dumb and-
unhinged. Bro.
The mask might be him at his age. The mask is unhinged. The
Well,
mask,
Cable Guy's pretty unhinged, too.
yeah, but in like a kind of dark.
It's kind of
Yeah,
dark.
it's
Kind of
twisted,
dark,
right?
a little twisted. But I mean, the Grinch, he's really just that the voice.
Yeah.
It,
Everything
it,
about
it
it is
truly
so good.
is one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Really?
It is up there, and I always have like the most generic answers, but that and like Elf,
Yeah.
I think are just super fucking funny. They're funny as hell, dude.
Yeah.
Like people say Home Alone, and I get kind of upset.
You get upset.
I
when
don't
people
think
are
it's
like,
that good.
I like the classic claymation movies. I like the Year Without a Santa Claus.
And Rudolph.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed
I haven't
Reindeer.
seen
Dude,
those.
for
Nestor
real?
the Christmas
Oh, man.
Donkey. The talking Christmas donkey. Those are good.
Did you guys ever see that movie? And I don't know if it's an old one or a new one, but it randomly came on TV one year, and like I couldn't like turn it off. Fucking
one?
Olive the Other Reindeer.
Oh,
never
that's
heard of that
I think that's newish.
It was like about a dog named
past
Olive.
10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a dog named Olive. And
No, but I've been missing out on. You know what I did see? I did see Cat in the Hat in theaters with Mike Myers. I think there was a party and Paris Hilton was there. She
did
made a
not see
cameo
that.
like as herself or something.
Really?
Yeah.
God,
Dude, that-
what a
that
time to be
really-
alive.
That really dates that movie.
Yeah.
she is.
Did she say that's hot?
She might have actually,
my
dude.
God.
I wouldn't be surprised if she did. She probably
And
did.
the cat was like, "That is hot, baby." Yeah.
Well, we should probably talk about the game, huh?
Yeah.
You think?
Yes.
Well, I want to say one other thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Before we move to the game, I guess I could bring this up anytime. But there was a rumor, and I saw it, and I remember thinking it was real. But I just Googled it and verified that it's a rumor going around that Chris Pratt was to be the next Grinch.
Shut the hell up.
It was just a prank rumor.
Okay.
Because he's been.
Oh,
Marino got so mad right
what
there.
the fuck does that mean? The next Grinch? We just got a Grinch movie with Benedict Cumberbatch of all people playing the Grinch.
But also, Paris Hilton plays Ginny. She's a female club goer.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
cool.
sure, yeah. That was necessary in the Cat in the Hat movie. Was
Yeah.
someone being in a club?
But guys, I want to talk about this game.
Let's talk about this
Let's-
game.
let's talk about
Scott.
this game.
Merry Grinchmas.
So, let me just go over it briefly. I think this is 100%. This is the most modern game that we've ever played.
That's the newest.
for several
Yes.
reasons.
It's the only game to have come out after the genesis of this podcast.
Yes, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, true.
Wow. That's
Um,
true.
But this is a really simple game where you're working as a team. You play 2 to 6 players, and you're trying to gain more like presents, or what do they call them? Like memories, or like
Wishes.
Christmases.
wishes. You're trying to gain more wishes than the Grinch, and you go around a track, and the track like you gain little tokens, and each token you collect to get like sets of tokens to turn in to get wishes. So the tokens are presents. So you're going around, the Grinch gets some presents, you get a present, and then you just have to accumulate enough presents to like buy a wish. And it's really simple little track, but you're actually not moving on the track. It's just the Grinch who
Yeah.
moves on the track. So his stuff that he picks up is kind of randomized with the track, but your stuff that you pick up is like you always have a few options, and then you can use it to buy or to like trade in for a wish. You trade
Yeah.
your presents in for a wish, and then once you get, I think it's like what 8.
Yeah, something like that.
Once you get 8
Yeah.
wishes, that ends the game, and then whoever has the most like stars.
Yeah.
on their
Because each
wishes.
wish card has a number.
Yeah, like 2
on
to
it.
5.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty simple, but the mechanics of this are very very modern. This is
Yeah.
a very modern style game in a way that like we have not played for this podcast yet.
Yeah, I don't know if I told Joe or if I told you when I was kind of, because I had watched a video, and
Yes.
I don't know if I want to play a clip from that video, but it's Funko's video on how to play this game online. But I had watched that video, and the first thing I gathered was like, and this is a game that like I played for the first time with you recently, Scott, with Splendor.
Yeah.
And that's like a strategy game where you collect tokens
Yeah.
and collect a certain types of tokens to trade in for cards.
Right.
And it has that same exact mechanic. And that might be a mechanic in a lot of games.
Yes, it is.
But like I think of that game just because it's probably like a super popular fucking game. Like I think a lot of people like it.
Yeah. Splendor's really popular. And that one's a modern game. I think that came out like 6 or 7 years ago. So yeah, I mean, this is I mean, I don't want to jump straight. Obviously, we have not played this as a kid.
I was
Oh,
going to
yeah.
ask, have you played this before?
I think we could probably just say like no, and
No,
talk
no,
about
never
how,
played this game.
how this one was. I mean, this was I really enjoyed this game. It was really fun, and I liked it for the modern mechanics of it. Yeah, like it's just resource management. That's the type of
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised because, like, the box says it's ages 5 and up, so immediately you think it's going to be a baby ass game, right?
Right.
Right.
And even you look at the board just at a glance, it just looks very simplistic
Yeah.
and kind of dumb. And it's like it's a Funko. I don't know much about Funko other than
Right.
than that they have figures, toys, and stuff.
Right.
Like how good and how fun can their board games be?
Right.
I mean, I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, I went in with low expectations, so
Yeah, true. I was trying to come up with like what would a Grinch game be like. I thought it was going to be like another trivia game.
Really?
To be honest,
Oh,
I thought
wow.
it was going to be like a Grinch trivia, and we all know how we like trivia
God.
games.
I would have rocked at the Grinch trivia.
I mean, what the fuck is like a 20-page book?
Yeah.
How much trivia can there be? But it was, yeah. I definitely think I was pleasantly surprised. Same as
Yeah.
you guys. Like it was a really fun game. Had a little more strategy to it.
Yeah.
There was a point I think where we were kind of like, wait, hold up, because the mechanic with this game is we weren't working against each other too. That was
Right.
kind of a big part of it. Is it's all 3 of us or all 6 of you, however many are playing against the Grinch. You just want to accumulate more cards than the Grinch, and I mean there was 3 of us, so the turns were going a little quicker. So I gather we accumulated cards a little faster than 6 people would.
Yeah.
because we were gathering cards about as fast as the Grinch was.
Yes.
Whereas 6 people would accumulate cards a little slower than the Grinch, probably.
Yeah, so there's probably a big variance with the number of people, but you can play like a 5 or 6. There is another mechanic to make it a little bit easier to buy.
Oh,
The
right.
gift swap
the
or
gifts.
exchange.
Yeah, as a gift exchange mechanic. So there's an added thing for 5 or 6 players.
Sure. That makes sense. But I mean, it was I think a good game.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah,
Were
dude,
you
it was
playing?
pretty tense. Like we were all like, "Oh my god, no!" Like we don't really know exactly how many points he has.
Yeah.
We don't know how many. Like we could count up how many points we did, but it would get to the point where he would like take up 3 tokens in one turn.
Yeah.
and be like, "Oh crap, he's about to get like a 5-star thing," and so it was pretty dramatic.
I was like, I had suggested like counting out his cards like halfway through the game. I'm glad we
Yeah.
didn't. 'Cause,
Yeah, no,
like,
that
it
kinda-
built the suspense.
yeah. The suspense of counting at the end, like, did we beat the Grinch, guys?
Yeah, did we do it?
And I mean, since we're asking that question, let's answer that question.
Yeah, we played twice.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time, I feel like the first time we didn't really know like the optimal strategy we were kind of going in, and there was one tiny little nuance of a rule that we didn't use to the best of our ability.
Yes.
because like we were trading in our presents to
Every
get
time.
Oh,
to
yeah,
get
yeah.
wishes right away, but not the most high value wishes.
Right.
Because you can wait to get a higher value wish. So it was a closer game, but we won. And then the second game, it was like no chance.
No chance.
Grinch
We
didn't have a
freaking
chance,
demolished
dude.
him, dude.
We sent his ass back up to Mount Crumpet.
Crumpmore. Crumpet.
Crumpmore, yeah.
Mount Crumpmore.
Yeah. Well, that's where his face is. Next to Max the dog.
Max the dog.
But is
Yeah.
Max the dog bad? That's his dog, right? Or is
Dogs
that
are never bad.
Yeah.
Cerberus?
Cujo.
Cujo.
End of list. Is there another bad dog?
The evil dog from All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yeah. The evil dogs from Oliver and Company.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. All right.
The dogs
All
from
right.
Resident Evil, jumping through the
Yeah.
hall.
Are they
at the
demonic
beginning.
dogs?
They're like zombie dogs.
The dogs from Call of Duty Black Ops.
The Nazi dogs. They're
Fuck,
Nazis.
they were Nazi dogs.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
dude, they were
they're not
Nazi
good dogs.
Yeah. So,
You more evil dogs, guys?
but they're just it's it's nurture. They were all
Yeah.
corrupted by their owners.
Those dogs are like,
Yeah.
never mind.
Also, when you said Mount Crutmore, I figured it was going to be like just like the Grinch and Max up there just crumping.
The dance.
So what is a crump? I can't remember what that dance is.
I can't
Joe,
either.
can you demonstrate for us?
Did it have something to do with like going on your toes? No, what was it?
I don't
I
know.
also was thinking going on your toes,
Right?
But is that crumping?
I would look it up. I'm not going to look it up.
It's worth looking up, but I don't know if we want to look it up.
No, I'm not going
Yeah,
to look it up.
no.
But we can continue talking.
I think
That's a discussion for another day on our other pod. Outdated hip hop dance moves.
with Don't Wake Daddy
is it
Boys.
outdated? Is it outdated though,
Crumping?
Scott?
It's got to be.
I think first episode we talk about the Dougie.
Yeah.
I think with this game, sorry, back to the game.
Yeah.
But
Oh, we're talking about the game.
yeah, we're talking about the game. But with this game, I think it's kind of cool that it's based on it has like an IP or whatever.
Sure.
And it kind of sticks to the story a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the gifts
about
and the Grinch being bad. Obviously, the Grinch doesn't get to redeem himself and be nice and cute and sweet and sing a song with us at the end. But I think I think it's really cool in that way that it revolves around a lot with the actual like how things would have worked out. You want to be the Grinch, baby.
True. Yeah. I mean, I thought I think this is one of my top games that we've played.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot. So actually, let me start off by maybe wrapping up our discussion a little bit, if that's okay, and
Wrapping
kind of
it up.
Do it.
kind of giving a review.
Yeah. Pull
won't-
your review out of your sack.
So yeah, so I would probably say, I think I've sang the praises of this pretty well. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm trying to remember any of my other top ones. Was it like 13 Dead End Drive?
We all loving on that game.
Yeah, we love that game. But no, I like this game a lot, and I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it 2 bursting sacks.
Whoa.
two bursting sacks out of 3.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I mean, they are pretty full too.
Yeah.
So full.
Are they are they overflowing so much so that you could put the overflow into a third sack though?
Nearly.
Nearly?
It's like there's two sacks stuffed so full it's basically 2.5 sacks worth.
Damn, that's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's what I would give it. 2.5 out of 3.
I'll go
good, very
next. I really like this game. It was fun. I like playing with you guys. I can't imagine. I mean, it is 5 and up. Like a 5-year-old. Like I don't know if I want to play with a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd understand like the true.
I think it's too complex for a
is a
5-year-old.
little
5-year-olds are
it
kind of dumb.
5-year-olds are very dumb.
Have you met a 5-year-old before?
No.
Yeah,
I had to guess that.
I was 5 once.
Yeah.
I can say,
And you're still dumb.
but I'm still dumb. So,
So when you were 5, you must have
I
been.
was so imagine me
Oh
at
my
5, dude.
God, dude. But I think I don't know if we do this before or after, but the keep it on the shelf or
Oh yeah,
toss it.
yeah. What's the?
I think we're keeping this on the shelf.
yeah,
this
this
is
has gotta
fun.
be-
It is fun. Keep this on the shelf.
Yeah, I mean this is going right next to the turkey game. What is that?
Cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
Oh yeah.
I mean like
on the holiday shelf.
seasonal. Yes, holiday shelf.
Right.
I
Right.
can't
on
wait
the
till we
holiday shelf.
find an Easter game.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. The Valentine's Day.
Uncle Wiggly, man.
Is Uncle Wig? I guess
No,
it is
but
a
he's
bunny.
he's a bunny.
Yeah, a rabbit. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. I can't wait to play that game. But yeah, no, very very fun game. I will say this, like Funko, we got to be the first podcast that's covering this game.
You think so?
You think?
Like, get at us, Funko. This is some
this
free
is
advertising for your
uncharted
game.
territory.
Dude, yeah.
Hey, and if you guys want to sponsor us, we may be willing to change our review. Hey,
Yeah.
Should I give it a better? Hey, Funko.
yeah.
0 out of 5.
Wow.
I mean,
you're
unless you're
listening,
sponsors,
yeah,
but like,
sponsors.
I mean, if you're listening, Funko execs,
Hey.
Funko execs, get in my DMs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but for real, Funko, I love your products.
Dude, okay. How many Funko Pops do you
Yeah,
have?
we're Funko Pop collectors. I mean, oh no, we'll get like one every like couple weeks now.
Yeah. How many
real?
do you have?
I don't know. I
You
don't
guys
know.
have, like, a whole
Never
wall
counted.
full.
They're all in their bins now. But we
Do you keep them in the box?
We get them in the box and like we track them on. Like Danielle has this app where you can track the current value of all of them.
Oh yeah.
Like
wow.
we have some that we bought for like $10, but they're currently valued at almost 40 or something like that.
Nice,
so
nice.
hopefully that shit doesn't plummet like Beanie Babies or something.
God.
But at some point we could sell them.
Even if they do plummet, they're still cool.
They're
I
so
think.
cool little
Yeah.
figurines. Yeah, they're so cool little figurines.
I actually just got 2 big tubs from Kathy's folks that were full of Beanie Babies.
Oh,
Hell
really?
yeah.
But they're pretty. They're like in good condition and in like those like plastic containers that
Yeah.
you keep them in. But those are all worthless.
no.
They're
Those are
worthless now.
all
It's fucked up,
super
dude.
worthless.
That's sad.
My brother was a Beanie Baby collector. I don't even want a Beanie Baby tangent, but like my brother was a Beanie Baby collector, like big time. I remember he had this one named LaBarity. I'll never forget it. It was just
LaBarity?
it was a white bear with like an American flag on its chest,
Yes.
and I remember that motherfucker was worth like $250 at its peak.
Damn.
Look up LaBarity now, like $2. Like
yeah.
it's sad. My brother should have sold his collection back then. Like he
Yeah.
could have paid for his college. Not really. He could have paid for a couple meals in college.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so crazy like that shit.
Put a number. How many pops you got?
On the pops,
How many?
Hundo Plus. I
Wow.
really
Really?
can't. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Yeah,
They're
I
in
believe
bins.
So
had-
Funko. He's a brand ambassador over here.
I don't
But
have
I
that
mean,
many.
I will shit on your game right now. No, the game was really fun. You did a good job with this one, Funko. This makes me want to play that other game. See if it has like a cool mechanic
I
to
want
it.
to play that Fast and Furious game. What is
Bro,
that
let's
about?
Do it.
Is it a Popaverse game or is
No,
it just like this?
It's just like
Oh.
this. It's like a.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious.
Those Popaverse games are probably dog shit. People just buy them because you get the little mini Funko Pops in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, true.
I bet.
But this game, good. Finish my review.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
Longest review.
it's my fault. I went on the Beanie Baby tangent. Yeah, I got to give this 1 3/4 antlers out of 2 on Max's head.
1
Wow. I think he only has 1 antler canonically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he just,
Yeah.
But here we go.
oh,
he's
you're
got
absolutely
extras.
right. He only has a 1 antler.
Right?
Why
Doesn't
the
he-
fuck did I even?
Do you want to revise
I'm
your
embarrassed
score?
now. Yes.
And you call yourself
Sorry,
a Grinch head.
Point
Yeah,
nine,
Grinch head.
0.9 out of 10 antlers.
Damn,
Okay,
that's
wow,
pretty
yeah,
good.
0.9
High
out of 10.
praise.
Yeah.
I was so
0.9 out of 1.
I said this before, but I was surprised because like I was walking down Target, walking down the past the men's section. I was like walking by the $10 gifts. You know,
Yeah.
you're like your shaving, your grooming kits, your underwear, your little mugs, and there's like in between that and like the lingerie. Ooh, which I'm not going to look at because I don't want to blush.
Don't you feel weird walking past lingerie sections? I legit. And you know what? Where's the nostalgia podcast? When I was a kid, it made me feel even weirder. I hate it. I'm like, boobs, boobs, oh no, boobs. Like, to this day, I'm just like, I get Danielle, you go in there. I got to go this way. I can't go in there with you. People are going to think I'm a pervert. No, I don't want to be thought of as a perv.
Dude, I just stand in the middle of that section just to declare dominance. I just
Ew,
stand
you're a
there.
perv.
He's got a boner the whole time.
No, I just stand there, dude. I'm like, if
And all the women who want to buy lingerie feel really uncomfortable because you're there.
the worst.
But there's a little table with a little bunch of board games, and
Yeah.
in between those 2 sections, and I walked past it, and I'm like, oh, the Grinch game. Let me take a look at that. There were 4 left when I bought it, or 3 left after this. So we got one of the last few.
Nice.
But given its proximity, its location, I was like, this is going to be a shitty stocking stuffer game.
Yeah, right?
How good can it be? And when we opened it up, I don't know if you can base a board game off of this, but it's pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
The box is sturdy. The cards are sturdy. It's nice. It's got a nice little red sack for your gifts.
Yeah.
It's very, I
We
wouldn't
didn't
say,
talk about that, but
I wouldn't say it's immersive, but it helps with the immersion a little bit. It's a fun time game. I would definitely say, 53 years.
Wow.
yeah.
I'm gonna give this 50 out of 53 years.
Wow.
That's a high score.
Of Grinch
That's a pretty
hating
high score,
Christmas.
That's a good score.
Certainly would keep it on the shelf. You know what? Hey, I might recommend it. If you see it at Target, it's
Scoop it
$20.
up.
Go buy it.
It's only 20?
It's $20, man.
Damn.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, right? It's a fun time.
All right, Funko. Like, where you at?
Yeah, Funko. But, oh no, okay.
We are literally sucking your game's dick
Actually,
right now, Funko. Get
Here's-
at us.
Here's I'm going to put my score in parentheses. What did I say, 50 out of 53?
Yeah.
Or 1 out of 53, Funko,
Hell yeah.
if you don't pay us
Come
money.
on. Hey, come on. We're shilling out here for you.
Come on.
I mean, it was a good
boys.
game, and honestly, what Joe said, like that, it's a well-made game. Like the cardboard is thick.
Yeah.
Or
thick
I guess
with
it's not cardboard.
QCs,
What is
man.
it? I guess it is like, what do you call it?
Yeah, it's
Board game material.
cart.
Like even the spinner, which is literally just cardboard with a plastic thing
Yeah.
on it. That's thick cardboard. It was nice. Everything felt nice.
Good. It felt good.
It felt like a nice game.
Yeah, I would certainly say so.
Definitely.
But that's what we thought about Merry Grinchmas. Let us know what you thought. Send us an email, fax, or hey, send us I don't know, friggin' a letter to Santa to tell him to let us know what you thought.
Yeah.
As we do every week, we post on social media and say, hey, folks, listeners, fans, friends of us, family, countrymen, have you played this game? Have you heard of it? Do you have any favorite memories, any stories, et cetera, et cetera?
And what do you think happened, guys, on this
What did you think
4-month-old
this
game?
game that came out in September, 10 years after 9/11? What did you think? You would think that no one would
20
play it.
years.
20 years. Oh no! Fuck. 20 years after 9/11. Shit, where have I been?
Wow. That's great.
You'd think that nobody would have played it, right?
Right.
I put up a poll of the recipients. I'm not going to say how many people responded, but 25% of the responders did play it.
No way.
Wow.
Cool. Somebody's played
Somebody's
it out there.
played it. And in fact, a good friend of ours, good friend of the pod, and fiance of previous guest and good friend Luke Braden, Heidi, reached out to us and said, dude, just play this with my nephew. He got it for St. Nick. Is it Christmas, I guess?
Isn't it a Catholic holiday that they celebrate
idea.
before?
It's
I'm pretty sure it's a Catholic tradition.
or any Greek Orthodox. St. Nicholas Day in Greek Orthodox is December 8th.
Yeah, yeah.
So it might have been the
Would've-
same day for Catholics.
Sure. That makes sense.
Or whatever.
Then. He insisted we play it. We play, but I didn't know the rules. So we kind of half played the rules because he's 5. Oh, the age for the
you go.
thing. But super cute and fun.
Awesome.
Wow.
And-
hey, wow, that's so cool.
And you know what? I agree. And Heidi, it says it's ages 5 and up, but like the rules are a little bit. I know, Marino, you said like the friggin' the rules when they explained it on the website just made no sense.
Oh yeah, like it was. Well, first off, I think maybe these people were dumb, but in that video that I watched where they were just explaining the rules of the game, the guy's talking so fast, he's like, "I think you take the presents from the thing, and then you whatever." And someone commented, "Clear as mud," like just to be like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And then someone was like complaining about the rules that come in the box, which Scott read them to us, and they were okay.
100% one of the best rule books that we've read.
Really?
So these people are dumb.
It's just, there are some nuances to this, but it's like a 3-page rule book. It's not that, like, 3 quarter pages. It's not that much. And they have it pretty well laid out. So, rule books are kind of hard to parse when you don't have the game in front of you.
You're also like a big rule book. You know how to read rules and like understand stuff. I think
And you've
people
got glasses on, too.
I got freaking
You're wearing
glasses on,
glasses,
dude.
but if you're used to reading rules for like a normal kid's game, if you read the rules to Sorry, and then you're jumping to Merry Grinchmas,
Dude, if you compared, like, I don't know, man, like some of the rules for the games that we've played that are for kids that are younger than this, it was way harder to parse through those rules than this.
But those games were simpler than this.
That's true, but I bet. Sorry, we've all played before, so it's kind of hard to compare that.
Sure.
But I'm sure that there are games. I'd have to go back and look at the Sorry thing because it's not that straightforward.
Sure.
But I don't know. This one, I thought the rule book was good.
yeah, it wasn't
Sure.
there.
Fun times,
It's
though.
just for 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Oh,
I'd recommend
no.
this game. I don't know if I'd recommend this.
5-year-olds
This is
by
not a 5
themselves, they're not going to be able to play.
yeah,
Could
like
you
a group
imagine
of
just a bunch of 5-year-olds playing this game?
6 5-year-olds trying to play this. You got to have an adult.
Yeah, for sure. Hey,
What?
What's up?
you guys want to do some segments? I got a
Scott,
segment.
I would love to
It's
do some
segment
segments.
time. Talking about this,
Scott? I would love to do some segments.
would you like Joe?
Scott, bah humbug.
I'm going to do it anyways.
He's a Grinch.
I'm a Scrooge.
It's friggin'
Wow.
Scrooge. Ebenezer Scrooge. Hey, speaking of Ebenezer Scrooge and
Yeah?
the Grinch,
What?
I'd like to play a little game
The
called
Mask.
And the mask. I'd like to play a little game called Carrey Quotes.
Carrey Quotes.
Drew
Quotes.
Carrey quotes.
Jim Carrey Quotes.
Cleveland rocks, Ohio.
Jim Carrey Quotes.
This is a game where the points don't
like,
matter and everything's made up or whatever the fuck you said.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's made up and the points don't matter. I can't think of any Who's Line jokes. So, anyways, yeah, we're talking about the Grinch. I mean, the most iconic Grinch has got to be Jim Carrey.
Yep.
And now I feel dumb because Joe hasn't seen it.
Benedict Cumberbatch is not the
Stop,
most
Joe.
iconic Grinch.
You haven't even seen it, so be quiet. So he's
He's the
thing.
most iconic Doctor Strange for sure.
I think so.
I think we talk a lot about actors and movies on this on the show, and especially like iconic, goofy actors from the late '90s, early 2000s.
We do that sometimes.
We do sometimes talk about that.
we do that.
I think Jim Carrey is the king of goofy comedy actors of the '90s and the early 2000s, and I think everyone on this podcast would agree with that statement, right?
He's good. He's good. I'll give you that.
You know what? Just for that, I have a segment after yours.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to read a quote from a popular Jim Carrey movie,
Sure.
and you just have to buzz in. And
Are we buzzing in?
Yeah. Why don't we
shit.
buzz in? You just got to buzz
Where the-
in.
I'll
and
buzz.
tell
Can't
me-
never find these buzzers.
I'm ready to
Where's
buzz.
this buzzer
I
at?
got my buzzer. I'm prepared. I think I
should.
should get an automatic 5 points for having my buzzer on deck.
Well, it's also it helps that like Scott lost the
I
last
could've
buzzer
seen-
then
yeah.
because he was asked.
Yeah,
Didn't we have 3 buzzers at one point?
Oh, there it is.
Or no, we had 4 buzzers. Where are the
Okay.
other?
Oh, it was on the chair.
No,
Okay.
the other 2 are upstairs. They don't have batteries in them, and they don't have.
Have
good...
we only ever used 2 buzzers?
Yeah, because these have the nicest sound to them. The other
Yes.
ones are like they play like a full ass song. They're dumb buzzers.
One's a man jizzing.
Yeah, one is a
Okay.
man jizzing. Yeah.
So, here we go. This is the first one, and sometimes I may read some director's notes, some parentheticals to give you guys some context.
Oh.
And you have to wait till we wait till you're done.
Please wait till I'm done.
Can I ask a question? And
Yes.
you feel free not to respond in case it sways or helps us in
go
one
ahead.
way. But are these all Jim Carrey character quotes or
These
just
are-
Jim Carrey movie quotes?
So some of them, these will all have Jim Carrey in them.
Okay.
But he's not necessarily the quotesman.
No, he will at least be some of the quote,
Okay.
if not
okay.
all.
Okay.
And we answer
Sometimes
with the name of
there
the
will
movie.
be answer with the name of the movie.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay.
And wait till you're done.
Yeah, please wait till I'm done.
All right.
Okay, so in parentheticals,
I'm about to get my
coming
ass
out of the men's room, all wet with his clothes torn. Do not go in there. Phew. Marino.
that was Dumb and Dumber. No shit.
Oh shit!
Joe?
I was going to say Dumb and Dumber, knowing that it's not. I'm going to say Ace Ventura.
It is Ace
Shit.
Ventura.
Hell yeah.
Damn it, that
is
makes way
Ace
more
Ventura.
sense.
Do you know it?
Was it when he was climbing out of? No,
Hang on. It's Ace Ventura, but
when nature. No, is it? Wait,
The first one is Pet
That's
Detective.
the
Second one is When Nature Calls.
is it when he's climbing out of the rhino?
that's not the complete.
Oh.
No, it literally says coming out of the men's room,
Oh,
all
coming out
wet
of the
with
men's
his
room.
clothes torn. Which one was it? Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, or Ace
Oh,
Ventura?
I know
When
exactly what
Nature
it
Calls?
is.
Oh, that's not the complete answer. You're saying?
Yeah, you have to be more specific.
Yes,
There's
I'm going
two
to say
Ace
When Nature
Venturas.
Calls.
Wrong. It's Pet Detective.
Oh, is it Pet Detective?
It is Pet Detective. It's the first one.
I know. I'm trying to
like-
think of which part he says that.
I can't remember
Damn,
which
so
part.
I'm
Anyway,
thinking of
no
the,
point.
the party in the mansion in When Nature Calls.
It
Number
would have been funnier if he said that when he was coming out of the rhino. Okay, but anyway.
Number 2. This is a repeated line when the weather is nice. beautiful. Joe.
That's Evan or Bruce Almighty.
That
oh,
is
fuck, I almost
Bruce
said the wrong
Almighty.
movie again.
That is Bruce
Fuck the
Almighty.
sequel.
Evan Almighty.
Evan
Yes.
Almighty with Steve Carell.
Bruce Almighty. Nope. I don't know how many times he says it, but he says it a lot.
That's how I
doesn't
spell beautiful now every time.
he?
in my head.
B-E-A beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I.
And that is Bruce Almighty.
Okay. Here's the next one. Parentheticals. So, standing in front of a mirror in the process of going out to a club. It's party time. P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta. Marino?
That's The Mask.
That's the mask, baby. It's gotta be the mask.
That's The
Couldn't be
Mask,
anything
baby.
else but the mask.
And then he goes and dances with Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
She looking fine.
Fight.
She looking
Nice.
fine.
Nice.
Okay. Next one.
Uh-oh, this is going to be funny, I think.
I am gonorrhea. That didn't sound right. That's the end of the quote. Marino?
I'm just going to guess Ace Ventura.
Nope.
Damn it.
Can I steal?
Yes.
I'm gonna say Cable Guy.
Nope, not
Fuck.
Cable Guy. This is one we haven't mentioned yet.
What was it?
Any other guesses?
It's not Dumb and Dumber.
Truman Show.
Nope.
Truman Show. Oh, fuck. Yes, Man.
It is Yes Man. I'm gonna give you the point for that one because we were searching for it.
But
That's a
that was
good movie though.
That was a pretty good. That was
Yeah.
a good. Was who was the Zoe Deschanel?
Zoe Deschanel.
She was
Yeah.
she was the love
Bradley
interest?
Cooper.
I haven't seen it in a long time, man.
Bradley Cooper was in that, right?
I don't remember. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah.
Is he a bad guy?
No, he's his friend.
Oh,
Okay. Next quote. This is from a different character, and then I'll read Jim Carrey's line.
Okay.
Hey, character, how's it hanging? Short, shriveled, and always to the left. Joe.
Is that Dumb and Dumber? Fuck.
oh no! I know that fucking quote. Like obviously, I'm trying to think of where it's from. It's more
Okay.
recent.
Yes.
wait.
Okay, I think I know now.
It's more recent.
I
It's
think
fuck-
I know. I think I know.
If Marino doesn't get it, I'll let you re-guess.
I mean, Dumb and Dumber.
he just
I
said
just
Dumb
said
and
that.
Dumber.
Oh, you just said Dumb and Dumber.
So
I didn't mean it. Fuck.
try one more, Marino. I'll give you
I
one
feel
more.
like it's more recent. I can't think of it. It's fine. Give it to Joe.
Is it Me, Myself, and Irene?
No, it is not.
What is it? Oh, Jack and Jill.
Nope.
Fuck.
Jack and Jill.
One we
Not Jack and
have
Jill.
not mentioned.
Oh, what?
It's very similar to Yes Man. I
Isn't
think.
it recent though?
No, it's not very recent.
Oh.
It's Liar Liar.
Liar,
Oh,
liar.
yeah, liar,
Yeah.
liar. Oh, because
He
he can't
tell a
lie.
He has how's it hanging?
Fuck!
It's a short, shriveled,
Not Jack
and
and
always to the
Jill.
left.
What's the one where it's
Yeah,
it's
You're mixing up comedy geniuses.
Dick and Jane.
Oh, Fun with Dick and
be.
Jane.
Fun with Dick and Jane. That's what I was thinking of.
I'm trying to pick from only like real bangers.
Okay.
Liar Liar's a banger.
Yeah.
It's a banger.
Haven't seen it
Okay.
in a long time though.
Next one. One man's toxic sludge is another man's potpourri. Marino.
I mean, that's from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. No?
That is from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I guess, Joe, you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. I haven't
Because you
seen
haven't
it.
freaking seen
Bro, when he
it.
says that
That's
shit,
crazy,
bro, I
dude.
was rolling when
That's
he said
wild.
that shit.
That's pretty funny, dude.
There's some
gotta
really
admit,
good.
dude,
Goddamn, like
I can't
that
believe you
movie's
haven't
good.
seen that.
The whole
It's so
scene where
good.
he's talking to the Echo
I'm never gonna watch it.
will go down as my favorite.
You probably
yeah,
won't.
classic Joe
I
bullshit. Don't
refuse.
piss me off.
Okay,
I'm too cool.
next. Kiss me, my dear, and I will reveal my croissant. I will spread your pâté. I will dip my ladle in your vichyssoise.
I'm realizing I know less Jim Carrey quotes than I thought.
Okay.
This is Cable Guy.
No.
What?
The fuck? I have no idea. I'm gonna going out on a limb. Is this one we've mentioned before? I guess you can't
Yes.
give it. Oh, then
Here, maybe
could it be?
do
Is
like
it Bruce
this.
Almighty?
Kiss me, my dear, and I will reveal
Ace
my
Ventura?
croissant. I will spread your pâté. I will dip my ladle in your vichyssoise.
I mean, he does like a weird voice in a lot of movies,
Yes, he
man. I don't know.
does.
Ace Ventura. It's the only.
He's wearing a beret when he does this.
With the mask.
Yeah, it's the mask.
That gives, of course, he's famously wears a beret.
Don't give me a point.
I'm not going to
You
give you a
handed
point for
to
that
me,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. It's right when they're like in a park. Is it Drew Barrymore? Who's
Cameron
Cameron
Diaz.
Cameron Diaz? Sorry,
A different Charlie's Angel.
and it's really good. Like, this line is really gross.
Yeah, that's really gross. That movie, I watched it during pandemic for the first time since I was a
Yeah.
kid, and I just remember being like, "What the fuck?"
Dude,
I
it's
was
When he turns
weird.
into a wolf?
yeah, everything. I was like, "What is going on in this movie? This is
It's
nuts."
so weird.
But Cameron Diaz, auga.
Yeah, and it's weird. I saw a thing. Well, never mind. I won't go on that tangent. Okay, next one.
Yeah.
Random thoughts for Valentine's Day, 2004. Today is a holiday invented by greeting card companies to make people feel like crap. Name the movie. Marino.
No, he was first.
Oh, okay, Joe.
Is that Yes Man?
No.
Fuck.
I think that is Bruce Almighty.
Nope.
Fuck.
This is also one we have not mentioned yet. And it is not one of... It's Jim Carrey
Oh, I know.
playing against character.
Is it
know
Eternal
it.
Sunshine
Yeah.
of the Spotless
It's
Mind?
Eternal.
Yes.
It's the opening. It's the opening line of
You
Eternal
know
Sunshine of the
what?
Spotless
Okay,
Mind.
I never saw this movie, but I did. I was looking up this monologue for an audition.
It's good.
I was gonna.
Yeah. Also, one of the I feel like one of the best acting performances of all time. I love Jim Carrey's. Jim Carrey in that is great.
Wow.
He's amazing in that movie. It's a very sad movie too. If you want to cry some,
Nah.
watch
No,
that.
thanks.
I don't like crying that much.
Okay. Next line. This has two people in this quote. So,
Got it.
is he looking at me funny? Yes, he is. Tell him to stop, or I'll pull up his search history.
Is he looking at me funny?
Oh,
Marino?
Bruce Almighty.
Nope.
Oh, come on.
This is also one we have not mentioned yet.
I'm going to keep guessing Bruce
Joe?
Almighty.
Kick-Ass 2?
No.
What?
He is in Kick-Ass 2.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's like a
I've seen that.
American superhero or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, if either of you get this next, I have.
Wait, where was that from?
That was from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, that's a good movie.
Okay, yeah.
We just talked about this last night.
Yeah.
Okay. So if either of you give this one, I'm just going to give you 5 points
Oh, shit.
because this one, I doubt you will get. So this
Bet.
has two
Bet.
in it. Dave, is everything all right? I definitely don't have gills. I mean, nothing.
Dude. Maybe I have this reaction to everything. Where I'm like, I know where that's from, but
I definitely don't have gills.
that sounds familiar.
I mean, nothing.
In this performance, he plays he actually plays a lot of holiday characters. He plays a very niche holiday character in this performance. Joe.
Fuck.
Is it? No, this is not a Christmas Carol,
No, it's not a Christmas Carol, but he does play Scrooge.
but he is Scrooge in that. Fuck.
This Gills line, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I know this.
He's got gills.
Yes. I mean, nothing. Fuck. He plays a bunch of holiday characters. Fuck.
He plays a holiday character, but this is a made up holiday for this.
Oh,
Come on.
is this from 30 Rock?
Yes.
From 30 Rock, he plays the leap year
He
guy.
plays Leap Dave William in the Leap Dave William movie.
That's not a real movie. That's not a real movie.
I didn't say this is just for movies.
He didn't say that. He was in that episode of 30 Rock on
Plays
the leap day.
Leap Day William, Leap Day. That's a great episode.
It's pretty good.
And nobody cares how proud your mommy is now that you can read at a 3rd grade level. Have you even finished Charlotte's Web yet? Spoiler alert, she dies at the end, but she leaves a big creepy egg sack. Joe?
That's Liar Liar.
Nope.
Fuck. What?
Him yelling at children, knowing that he is probably saying that in the movie. Me, myself, and Irene.
Nope.
Dumb and Dumber.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
God damn it. That's it.
What?
Mad right
Next
now.
one.
I saw that movie very recently.
Yeah, but all the
Okay,
Jim Carrey stuff
next
was just
one.
chaotic.
I'm the top banana in a world full of monkeys.
That sounds like it'd be Dr. Robotnik too.
That's Dr. Robotnik.
Is that Sonic the Hedgehog? Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yes. Okay, next one. Thank you, Officer Brain Fart. Joe.
Is that Sonic the Hedgehog?
That is Sonic the Hedgehog.
God damn it. When he's talking to those cops, though, it is kind of funny.
He's got a lot of really funny one-liners in that. Yeah, that's the iconic role of Dr. Ivo Robotnik,
Eggman.
Mr. Eggman, Dr. Eggman.
What a cool guy.
Yeah, so that's it. And Marino, you win Carrey quotes.
Carrier Perry.
Carrey quotes.
Carrey Quotes, yay,
4-2.
thank you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Cleveland rocks. Merry Christmas, Marino.
Hey, Merry
Yeah.
Christmas, Joe.
Hey, thank you.
Some iconic Carrey characters. That's
Dude.
what I should have done. Carrey characters.
Carry
Oh,
characters.
Carrey characters.
That's better.
I got a segment for us.
Oh, yeah?
I figured it's Christmas.
It's a present.
This is a little present that I have for you guys.
Dear Lord.
Scott, we did How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It got me thinking about comedies
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just comedic just minds of that time, just dudes that I just absolutely fuck. God, I love Jim Carrey, but let me tell you this: I got to thinking
Yeah.
back in one of our early episodes. I think it was when we did Candyland. Scott told us this fun fact.
I think it might have been me, actually.
I think it was Joe.
It was
was
me.
it Joe?
I'm pretty sure it
Yeah.
was
All right,
it was
then
me.
Joe told us this fun fact that
Did we have a guest that?
I think.
No, I don't think we had a guest.
okay, it was what
I
somebody.
think Danielle came down and said,
Oh, Danielle came down and said
Yeah.
it to us because she was doing the research. So she came down and she told us that they were going to make a movie about Candyland
Uh-huh.
starring Adam Sandler.
wow.
If you guys can believe that.
Can't.
So I got to thinking, I'm like, The Grinch, like That's like the perfect IP to make a movie of.
They should make a movie
they
about
should do
that, right?
But
Probably should.
what if they did make a movie about the Grinch, but starring Adam Sandler?
Oh.
Now that we were talking about Jim Carrey, that's funny.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Wow.
The Sandman?
Starring Adam Sandler. What would that be about?
It would be
A movie called The Grinch.
A movie called Merry Grinchmas. The movie's called Merry Grinchmas. It's based off this board game. What would that be about?
It's got to be okay. It's got to be a sequel to The Grinch, and it's like next year after the Grinch. You know, the Grinch becomes like
He's accepted by the Who's.
it's actually 53 years after the first Grinch, and Grinch Jr. Grows up to hate his father, and he takes, follows in his father's footsteps, unbeknownst to him.
Who's the mom?
Isn't it the mayor's wife?
Oh,
he
okay.
fucks the mayor's wife?
Damn, with them titties.
No, he does that. He cucks the mayor's wife.
You haven't even seen the movie, so
I guess
how
I
would you
know
know?
Oh, bro, you gotta watch it.
I gotta watch the movie now. I know what I'm doing tonight.
Yeah, so it's about the Grinch Jr. following in his father's footsteps,
And this time it's Adam Sandler.
and this time it's Adam Sandler. Actually, this time everyone's Adam Sandler. All the Who's are played by Adam Sandler, just going shoobity hoo.
It's pretty good.
That's it.
That's pretty good. For me, I would say, well, the Grinch is traditionally a Christmas character, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if we ventured out and did other religious holidays around the time, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what if there was one in which this one guy is
Is this one animated?
it's animated and he I forget what the context is exactly, but he moves in with an old man named Whitey and his sister. She's diabetic, and he has to learn the spirit of Hanukkah. Hanukkah, and it's a
Yeah.
musical too. And there's a nice song about technical fouls. That's all I remember
Okay.
That's all you remember about your idea?
about my idea.
Yeah.
It's called
pretty
Eight
good.
Crazy Nights. And that's fun. What Marino?
Marino, yeah. Do you have any?
Let me.
No.
No?
Not even for Christmas times.
Not even for the Sandman himself.
No.
Okay, but how about this? You're in an elevator with the Sandman, and he says, "Oh, number 13, please." And you say, "Mr. Sandman, I got an idea."
This is a literal elevator pitch.
It's a literal elevator pitch.
It'd be like, hey, I have this really great podcast. Could you be a guest on it?
Honestly, Adam Sandler will be a guest on this podcast one day. I'm speaking it in.
And we are going to ask him that question.
Oh yeah, the same. Yeah.
Is there an Adam Sandler themed board game? We gotta.
Let's make it.
Well, that was this week's episode of Don't Wake Daddy. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to email us at don'twakedaddypod@gmail.com and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at don'twakedadpod. We also have a YouTube channel where you can find full episodes of our podcast. We also have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/don'twakedadpod. If you like what you heard, please subscribe, rate, and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. If you leave us a nice review, hey, we may even read it on the show.
Or if you leave us a naughty review, like a naughty or a nice review,
Or a naughty or a nice.
we might read it on the show.
Do we not have a 5-star review to read?
Oh,
we? I don't know.
I forgot about that. Yes, we do.
Can you call it up?
We definitely have a 5-star review to read. I'm going to pull it up real quick.
Pull it up real quick.
It
Why
is
don't you?
from user Husky Heralder.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know that screen name.
You know that username?
You know that guy. So he left us a 5-star review. Thank you so much. The title of the review is Pros and Cons. Pro: 3 funny dudes take you through everything you loved and hated about children's board games in the 90s. Gave me genuine belly laughs with their great segments.
Nice.
The
Nice.
con was they talk about my brother's wiener, like a lot. So the brother in question. The brother in question is Scott, This is Scott's brother, Scott's little brother Brett. This user here, and he ended the review with saying, "If you are a fan of Adam Sandler, this is a podcast for you."
Wow.
Why do we talk about Adam Sandler sometimes on this pod?
I mean, I just brought him up today, so yeah, that's.
But other than that, I don't feel.
How
like
would he even know? Oh,
we don't
wow.
bring him up that often.
But yeah, hey, that was a nice 5-star review.
Yeah,
if if you leave us a 5-star review, we'll read it just like that.
Yeah.
But how about that? Or
Great.
if you're Funko and you want to shell out some money, we'll
come on.
retcon our ratings. On
I'll
this
rename
game.
this podcast Funko.
Funko
presents.
Don't Wait Daddy. I'm Joe Rodriguez.
I'm Scott Eikenberry.
And I'm Bruno Alajakis. Sleigh bells.
Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas and
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
Holidays.
Ho ho ho.
Ooh, I'm a little elf.
Ching, 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 ching. Clip, 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 clip.
Bye.